All right, let's start diving into this stuff. Let's dive in. We called the pullback. But this pullback was pretty darn deep. So now I'm kind of expecting a bounce. I don't know. It looks kind of wild to me, but we could very well see a bounce. So let me clean up this chart real quick. Welcome in, James. First commenter. Let's go. Welcome in. All right. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be looking over Bitcoin. We're going to look over some of the top crypto. You guys also request these frequently. We're going to look at the trending tokens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to be looking at 16 different cryptos before we end up getting into any type of requests, but I will be keeping track of the requests. So if you guys want to jump into those right after, we will. Nasty dip, pro platinum. It's a little bit of a dip, yeah, a little bit. But if you were here in the stream last night and you could hear how bearish I was, you saw it coming. You saw it coming. But anyways, I will also go into the trade that I'm currently in, and we'll go from there. If you guys have any requests, hopefully you guys enjoy the TA that's about to come up. I will clean up my chart on Bitcoin here a little bit because this kind of looks like a paint by numbers now, and I don't really like how dirty it is. Anyways, actually no, we're just going to use the Coinbase chart so it's easier to see. So go into the Coinbase chart, real easy to see what's going on here. And yeah, here we go. Anyways, starting out, Bitcoin, we have made our first technical lower high on the daily. So this is the first step in creating a brand new downtrend. What do I mean by that? I mean, we had bearish divergence, not only from here to here, but then the bearish divergence continued. Now we're starting to see the pullback, and we have our first lower high. Don't forget, we also have bearish divergence on the weekly that we cannot ignore. So ignoring the bearish divergence on the weekly is just irresponsible. But you can also see, sup chat, what's up Rich? You can also see on the weekly we have bearishly backtested the 98,106 level. So now we are looking for lower prices. Anyways, so we do have one level of support right below us based off the Coinbase chart, and considering Wall Street is paying attention to Coinbase chart more often than anything, this is kind of our last line of defense on the weekly. It is 93,427. So that is a very important area right now. If we lose that area, we have nothing holding us up on the weekly before $71,243. Anyways, going down to our daily time frame, you can see that first lower high, and we have a lower low. So this right here is indicating we are starting an absolute brand new downtrend for Bitcoin. So we can actually look at this just like this, where we would be looking at, we are testing the heart line right now. On your daily, we have lost our 50 simple moving average. That is a shame. So on your daily, we have one more level of support that we should consider if we do fall down. That is at 87,256. Yeah, the vid I just sent you, he is talking about a Head and Shoulders. Interesting thought. Too bad it's too high for a shoulder. Too bad. But yeah, so right now we would end up going down to our 4 hour, and this is where all of my bearishness came from last night. It was on the 4 hour time frame because of this right here. The fact that you had a higher level of resistance, or higher level of relative strength with lower prices, indicating we could see a much further downside. So I did make this last night. We had a big pullback. 5% pullback in a single day is pretty sizable, considering Bitcoin is nearly commanding a $2 trillion asset. So here we go. Looks like it is just beginning. If we do go into the 1 hour, let's go ahead and see if we're getting, we are super oversold on the 1 hour. So right now I would expect a slightly lower dip, possibly testing our heart line and then catching a bounce. That bounce, we could backtest 98,106. We could trade sideways for a while. The possibilities are almost endless of what this thing can do, but my style of trading, I would be looking for a bearish 5-0 for an entry to get into a short. That would be coming back up to $99,400 before rolling over. So that is my thought process right now. But let's go into the 15 minute already forming bullish divergence, and now it looks like you're trying to get your first higher low. So we could see Bitcoin rally overnight and possibly sell off in the morning, and or maybe we get some good data tomorrow from the FOMC minutes and it starts rallying pretty well. This could have been a preemptive sell-off, but I do know this pullback here and the bearish divergence, it is very easy to get people to flip long, acting like this would be a fake out to the downside if it does come back up rapidly, back up to 99,428. So this is the main thing I'm looking at is Bitcoin, because you're getting a buy signal on the 15 minute and on the 1 hour, as well as being in the bearish control zone on the 4 hour. Your daily is basically saying you have tons of room to the downside. So we're going to see what the market makers decide to do here. But it could get very nasty, because if we do get that bearish 5-0 and we continue to the downside, we are now basically saying we're going to come straight down to support at 93,427. We'll see if it holds, because we very well could come to the bottom of the channel. Currently is sitting at 88,638. So we're in a wait and see type period after a sharp drop to the downside. We need to see a bearish back test at least before we can confidently think about shorting again. So yeah, if you're already in a short though, me personally, I would have taken profits already, just because it looks weird to me now. It looks like we could start spiking to the upside, and I don't like that. And I like getting the most out of each trade, so that's just what I do. Anyways, let's check out the liquidation heat map. Let's see what, oh boy, what is going on? Oh, I was looking at Doge? What? Alright, so looking at the liquidation heat map for Bitcoin, BTC on Binance. So on the liquidation heat map, you can see right here, stacked up tons of shorts, $101 million in shorts, hanging out at $98,931 on the daily. It doesn't look like that many longs are sitting down here, so this is what I was talking about. We could see a spike to the upside, probably take out a lot of shorts, and then all of a sudden see the price roll over and go back down. What the crypto market likes to do is find liquidity. Oh boy, if you look at the weekly, we're not done with the downside yet. We have a ton of longs sitting just below us. This pullback could get nasty. Yikes. Let's see what ends up happening if they decide to destroy the shorts first and then take out the longs. But oof, those longs, they are stacked up right here. If we get to $96,012, $107 million in longs will get liquidated. Oh boy. Oh boy. And that's probably because on the 1 hour and the 15 minute, we are getting a buy signal. So, yeah, we're going to see. Oh, and these shorts, I don't even know what they're planning on here, because these shorts aren't even lining up with your resistance. They should have been up above, sitting somewhere around 100,000. Ooh. All right, this should be fun. This should be a great time. Great time. So that is Bitcoin in depth. That is what I'm seeing. I could see a bounce happening in the near future, but overall bearish sentiment, especially with the daily and weekly bearish divergence. I think we are going to be in a downtrend for a while. We will see what happens though. All right, moving along, I'm going to go into the trade I'm currently in. Then we're going to jump into Ethereum. But right now, I am shorting Velo, VELO, and it apparently is catching a bounce right now. Very strong bounce. But I got in this trade earlier today. And based off the 15 minute, I probably should be getting out of it, because we do have bullish divergence. We're getting a breakout of this downtrend. Actually, shocking. I probably should get out of it. Looks like it might be going for the 886 retracement, which my stop loss is sitting up here at 33212, which happens to be the 886. I would hate to get stopped out on this trade, but let me show you right here. We are now only up 15%. We were doing extremely well at the bottoms down here, but looks like we're gaining ground, surprisingly. Reason why I got into this trade, if we go out to our weekly time frame, we see the bearish divergence just like on Bitcoin. So right here you have a high, second high, lower relative strength. Going out to your daily, you have bearish divergence based off high, higher high, lower strength, and now we're starting to put in those lower highs. If I clean up this chart real quick, this might help you actually see what I'm talking about. And right there. So technically speaking, I could get stopped out of this trade because I don't have my stop loss outside of this down sloping resistance. So yeah, I'm playing with fire here, especially if Bitcoin's going to catch a bounce. This very well could go up and test 37436, but you know me, I like to play with fire, just like with my Doge short last night. So we're going to see if this thing actually just does a bearish 5-0 or if it keeps going, because here is the thought process on the 886. It could go straight up to my stop loss and stop me out. We will see if it can get above the 618, and if it does, I'm going to stop it out for a loss, but is what it is. We always take these risks. So that's the trade I'm currently in. It looks like a pretty good opportunity to get in, because guess what? I'm only up 11% on a 15x short. Probably would try adding to the position, but I don't really want to do that. So there's that. Anyways, moving right along. Oh, CCI indicator's about to give me a sell signal while creating a lower high. I'm okay with this. All right, moving along, let's go ahead and check out Ethereum right now. So Ethereum got devastated. Oh boy, did it get devastated. We didn't want to see this out of Ethereum, but checking out the 4-hour, we saw the exact same hidden bearish divergence that we saw on Bitcoin, and now we are pretty much back down to 3,322, almost where we started. So that is a shame. We really do have to see what happens here. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Are we catching a bounce? Your 4-hour is nearly oversold, so that is something we have to pay attention to. 1 hour is trying to show bullish divergence right before touching some support. That's nice to see. Let's check out the 15-minute. And on your 15-minute, massive bullish divergence. And now it looks like you're doing your best to get a higher low. What's up? 3? No, I'm good. I got water. Thank you. Yeah, I had not noticed your Doge short got stopped. Didn't reopen because it was down so much. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I posted inside of the Discord what I took profit on this morning, and yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm gonna show you guys right now. There it was. This was the Doge trade from last night that you guys were looking at all last night. So yeah, it was a pretty good trade. Pretty good trade. We're going to see if Velo stops me out or not, because it's kind of a oh, well, it's starting to get some selling pressure. All right, it's fine. Anyways, for Ethereum, we're starting to get that bullish divergence, which is nice to see. And yeah, we're going to see how this thing plays out, because on a bullish 5-0 or a bearish 5-0, if we can touch support, touching support is going to be a really big deal. But we would be looking for price to jump back up to 3,483. You made 113% on the Doge trade. Very nice. And shorted ETH right off the open. Not bad. Freestyle, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. So Ethereum here. If we do see a bounce to the upside, this thing could go up a pretty decent amount. So we could see this rally up just a bit. About 3.74% if it does. I was up till 11 a.m. watching the dump. Wow, that's wild. That's a long time to stay awake for a trade. It's absolutely wild. So Ethereum showing the same signs as Bitcoin. I think the market right now is like suction cup to the price action of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin continues falling down the way it is, we're going to see the altcoins get a lot worse devastation. So just prepare yourselves mentally for that, because on Ethereum, if we lose 3,022, we could see price coming down to $3,054. We haven't seen this price since November 20th of last year. It's funny when I say last year because we're in a brand new year, but November 20th, that's when we saw that price last, and it definitely could pan out. Your daily right now on Ethereum has plenty of downside, and your MACD has not crossed bearishly yet. Thank you. Appreciate it. So, that is Ethereum, and yeah, it's just looking not great. Just not great. You lost your 50 simple on the daily, and that is a massively bearish candle. Holy moly. Hold on, let's get rid of this real quick. Oh my. Nearly a bearish engulfing candle. So close. If it just got a little bit deeper. This is what's giving you hope for a bounce to the upside. No trade, just watching BTC to see if we end that way. I could sell your alts if it didn't stop dumping. Got it. I think this will be a very short and disappointing alt season. This cycle will have its own way of doing things. It definitely will have its own way of doing things. I just think the alt season is being shifted a little bit. I constantly mention how average Joe does not have enough money to start throwing around in this market. So it is definitely performing way different than normal. So next we have XRP. XRP happens to be up 2% on the new day, but I was saying it and I'll always say it. Bearish until breakout. I will keep being bearish until a breakout happens. Right now we are in this consolidation pattern, and I really do want to see what this retracement was, because I have a feeling, I got this weird feeling. Oh, look at that. Hitting that 618 after 786. Rolling over. Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. And the continuation to the downside, that's kind of a problem. So I could see XRP pulling back. If the market continues the downside, we could see XRP on the next leg down, getting to 155.93. Money is spread out way too many coins this cycle. I don't know if it is. I think it's just as spread out as it normally is. We just don't have the random new retail that has no idea what the market's like throwing their money in as well. I think the money is spread out too many coins, but happy to be wrong. Every cycle, that argument's always there. And every cycle, everybody's like, oh, well, never mind. It's the economy. The economy is not good. The fact that we got economic data saying the economy is good, liars. I do not believe them one bit. Looking at our daily, so XRP technically is built different. You do not have the same bearish divergence on XRP that you do on the other large cap coins. This is still a bullish consolidation for XRP, which, trust me, I'm very surprised I'm saying that. Looking at your weekly time frame, you do not, I repeat, do not have bearish divergence. So there is another leg up this thing could do. Keep that in mind with XRP. I don't have to like it, but I can read its chart. Its chart is still bullish. The likelihood of you getting down to 155, it would be a gift. Honestly, it would be a gift, considering how bullish this consolidation is. It would be a legitimate gift. You could argue you had bearish divergence right here, but you didn't. That was a higher high, and you negated the bearish divergence that was right here by making that higher high. So you are only bullishly consolidating for XRP. 2.4 million cryptos now, way too many. It's a diluted market. Yeah, 2.4 million, but how many of them actually have liquidity? The amount of dead projects out there is unreal. So I don't know if it's spreading out money. I think it's just the same traders cycling their money in and out of different tokens. Now, all the new money that's coming in, it's institutional money, and it's going straight to the ETFs. So if it's not an ETF, don't expect it to last a very long time, because if Bitcoin pulls back, that your favorite altcoin that's brand new, it's probably going to drop significantly. Probably. Checking out your 1 hour for XRP. 1 hour does look like it's ready to dump a bit more on a second leg down. This is not a problem. It's just bearishly backtesting former support as resistance, which it also wicked up to your bearish 5.0. So now we are looking to go down and test support at 216 for XRP. XRP is set up perfectly for a short right now, where you would want to maintain this downtrending level of resistance. If I were trading this, I would have a stop loss right above that wick, sitting at $2.36, $2.36.9, and I would be looking for this price action to the downside, which would be about 6.8% downside. That is what I'm seeing out of XRP right now. We will see how it plays out. Let's go ahead and check out the 15-minute just to get a little validation here if it's actually going to do that. Your 15-minute is looking like it wants to allow it to fall. Your relative strength entered into that bullish control zone, and now it is slumping over like a limp noodle. So, yeah, there's that. There is that. That Velo trade's doing just fine. All right. So that was XRP as a whole. Let's check out Solana. Let's see if we held support at 202 or not. So Solana. So on Solana, we did not hold support. This is a problem. You still hold a lot of XLM at 33 cents average. I looked at the 140 spot of holders. Wow. There's 140. It's number 140. Wow, that's crazy. Alrighty, so checking out the daily on Solana. I might have to actually fix my chart here because it's very busy at the moment. So let's get rid of this at least. Let's get rid of this also because it officially doesn't matter. Get rid of this. Let's see what we got. We are maintaining our uptrend. Would you look at that? That's a surprise. Feeling pretty good. Well, that's awesome, man. If you're number 140 on a coin that big, that's pretty awesome. So Solana on the daily looks like you're backtesting your 200 simple moving average after bearishly backtesting your 50 simple moving average. Oh, did you do a 618 or a 5.0? You got a bearish 5.0 on Solana? That is a shame. Not a whale, more like a Cuba? I don't know what a Cuba is. Alright, so you got your bearish 5.0 on Solana. That is quite a shame. Oh boy. Alright, so Solana did get the bearish 5.0. Let's look at this as a formal backtest of your downtrend for now, because if Solana starts going up, this is going to be an amazing move. If we maintain the supply line, will be an absolutely amazing move, and this will be your opportunity to get in. Let's go ahead and get a little deeper into these technicals. Your daily doesn't look that bad. Oh, a barracuda. Gotcha. Barracudas have a lot of teeth. So many teeth. Alright, so on your daily, you're looking pretty solid. On your 4 hour, your 4 hour looks pretty good too. Damn it. 4 hour looks pretty good. Is this a 786? It's close. Really close to the 786 after the break to the upside. I'm bullish on Solana, even though the wider market looks like it's falling. Who would have thought? I'm very interested to see what Solana does in the morning, because if we hold, we could see Solana just basically uptrending. That's impressive. We did have bearish divergence, but this could be the play out of the bearish divergence. Let's go ahead and check out your 1 hour. Huh. You're deeply oversold on the 1 hour. You would expect a bounce from here for Solana. 15-minute. Massive bullish divergence. I mean, absolute massive. Can I look at ICP? Platinum, we will get to it. We will get to it. So, right now, Solana, what it really needs to do is start catching some bids, number one. Number two, what it needs to do is hold a support. So, let's say you hit, you need to hold it again. That's what we're looking for Solana. I would be very cautious before jumping into any trades on Solana, but I am bullish on Solana right now. And I would be expecting Solana to go up to 232. Huh. However, bearish case. We always have to focus in on the bearish case. We could stop at $210 and then continue to the downside. So let's see what happens. I will be watching this like a hawk tomorrow, because Solana looks very good. It looks like it's finishing its downtrend and it's ready to start uptrending, which that is quite interesting to me. Let's go ahead and knock out your ICP request real quick. ICP. That's very interesting. ICP losing support. That's not good. I was expecting it to hit support and hold. It is failing to hold support. So now your next level you're looking for is 1056. Let's look at this a different way. So I know a lot of you were in the chat a while I was talking about these bearish 5-0s. It really does matter. The bearish 5-0 matters because ICP on the breakout, you were holding $9.88. It would still make a lot of sense for you to come back down to $9.88 to confirm the low before seeing more upside. So let's see where we managed to get to on this move. Let's go from high to low first. We almost got to the 618. We got into that golden pocket. That's an area in which it is very hard to break out from. But let's go on the bearish case. Did we hit the bearish 5-0? We got a little higher. Ethan, Solana look the same on the day to me. No, James, they look totally different. One of them has come out of an extended downtrend, whereas Ethereum was trying to be in an uptrend this whole time. Totally different. Yeah, so right now we did get the bearish 5-0. It would make too much sense for us to come back down to hold support down here in between the 786 and the 886. So let's see what happens with ICP. However, if you do not hold that 1056, you could see this continue straight down to not only 988, but if this is a nasty pullback, we could see $8.98. So be a little careful on this one. Once again, wait till the morning, but you're getting massive buy signals on the 4-hour. On the 1 hour, you're starting to put in bullish divergence, so someone's buying into this. You just need to figure out where the support is and hit it twice. First time, it doesn't matter. The second time matters. All you're focused in on is we are now downtrending, and this could go for a while. So that is ICP. Let's go ahead and move on to SUI. So SUI right now. Oh boy, we got the pullback. Oh my goodness. Would have been the opportunity of a lifetime to short Sui. Dang. I never get to short Sui. Always would stop me out. Totally missed it.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Boyd, thank you so much for becoming a member. How are you doing today? Welcome in to the members-only chat. Hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you stay for a while. All right, so right now we are looking at the downtrend for Sui. Sui on the 1 hour, already trying to put in some bullish divergence, wanting to catch a bounce. Let's check your 4 hour. Did you get over? Nope, not oversold on the 4 hour, just losing your 50 simple moving average. So that is a shame. Anyways, we were expecting the pullback. We just don't know how low it's going to go. Since you are underneath your level of support, you have to be bearish on this and expect the next level of support to come in. So your next level of support is sitting at $4.22. Will it go overnight? Probably not. It might wait till the morning. We might have more dumping in the morning. We still need these indicators to reset. So on a bearish 5-0 case, we could see this thing rally up something like to 501.39, which from where you're sitting, the possibility of 6.28% upside is there. I don't know why I can't talk sometimes. Sheesh. It's awful. I probably need more water though. So this is Sui right now. And if we do get that bearish 5-0, I would be looking for $4.22 as your next target to the downside. We will see how this pans out, but for now, we're going to take out the bullish case, and we're going to see what happens in these markets. Remember, we have economic data coming out not only tomorrow, we have Thursday, stock markets off because of the morning of President Carter, and then on Friday, the big deal. We have unemployment data coming out and a couple other things, but the unemployment data is really what we want. Don't know if we are bottomed, waiting for 2 p.m. for Japan exchange, 2 a.m. The Japanese exchange, are they the ones that like to move the market? I don't think we're bottomed. I really don't think we're bottomed. I need to see price action to hit a support twice. So hit a support, catch a bounce, hit it again, hold support, and then I can say, wow, we bottomed, we're going up. But I always look for those bearish 5-0s because it is a great opportunity for you to get into trades, and then you can start profiting on the way down as we downtrend. So right now, this is what I see out of Sui. I believe the downtrend is in. Let's go ahead and jump on over to ADA. The amount you guys request ADA is shocking, but let's jump on into it. ADA faked out the world. I was hearing it last night during stream. It was like, it's going up, we're doing it. I was like, oh, cool. I guess we're going to go hit 117. We didn't. We fell hard. We fell hard. That was a rough drop right there. Positive, though. You're starting to get it to flatten out, trying to find some support. I don't think it's going to last, though. I really don't. You have a downtrend right here. Beautiful downtrend. Very likely you're going to test 94.06. And then you could even see 86.47. Your 15-minute just got out of being oversold. Let's check your 1 hour, which are probably deeply oversold. So you jumped out of being oversold. All right, so you're oversold still, but you have room to fall. You lost your 200 moving average. That is tough. Checking out the 4 hour. 4 hour is not oversold. And, oh, that's annoying. 4 hour, you have a bullish cross between the 50 simple and the 200, and you have bearishly backtested the cross. That is just, the level of disrespect is shocking. Shocking. Been having to wake up 7 a.m. to catch the open market? 7 a.m. Are you in California also? But yeah, waking up around the opening of the market, there's tons of volatility. It's great to trade. It is great to trade. I love it. Let's see where price got up to. Golden Pocket, slightly above that 618. and then we just got dragged down by our hair. Yikes. Yikes. Let's go ahead and see what the bearish case is here for ADA Cardano. Oh boy. So let's go with the bullish case. Maybe you find support at 8647. You were utilizing it as support before the breakout. Now, if you hold support, we are back to being really bullish. Could be amazing. Could be awesome. Even better if we get a higher low. Would love it. However, this is the time where we could see this thing fall all the way down to 56.79. Would not be strange at all. Would not be strange. Your daily is saying, hey, plenty of room to the downside. Plenty of room. You could backtest your 200 daily moving average just below 56.79, and it would not be the weirdest thing in the world. Can't trade ADA with still inside the run-up. We are not inside the run-up. We have a brand new level to focus in on for this downtrend. But yeah, I would wait for a bit of a correction to the upside before trying to jump into a new short. It is risky to jump in here because you would have to have a stop loss above this high right here at 106.34. Based off this consolidation range, that would also be a very, very short retracement just to the 618. Risky stuff. Thoughts on comp? Good entry, $70 mark. We will check out comp for you. We will check out comp. So yes, we will see what happens with ADA Cardano, but I would expect something like $6.79. Just get a nice little pop up there and then fall over afterwards. But hey, we'll see what happens come tomorrow morning. If the Fed minutes look more dovish than anything, great. If they're hawkish, oof, we're in for it. We are in for it. Wall Street will not like that because now they're worried about stagflation. So there's that. Anyways, looking at comp. So you're thinking a $70 entry. Let's check it out. Let's go out to the weekly. Ooh. I don't see $70. If I was looking for, I would look for 63, 64 first. Based off these candle highs here. I have a feeling you're coming down for a back test. I have a feeling. No bearish divergence, which is great. So this is all bullish consolidation. Perfectly fine. Checking out the daily. Nope, I would keep it right there. Yeah, that's a shame. You had a nice breakout. Odds we going to get even less rate cuts. Doesn't look good. So the data that came out today with the job openings, it is indicating we will get less rate cuts. And that is also why Wall Street started dumping on the market, because I'm pretty sure Wall Street knows the market is not that strong. It's really not. For them to fudge the numbers on job openings, it's not good. I mean, I know it's going to be revised down in 3 to 6 months, but it's like the Fed's going to make decisions now, and they're not going to react to it for 3 to 6 months. And then all of a sudden, oh, we messed up. Oops. And then it's like, oops. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think Wall Street has caught on to it, and they're essentially just waiting for the new administration to come in just to see what they can try to do to fix it. So I think that's what's happening here. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. 77K would be a 29%. Well, I'm also seeing in these traditional markets, so NASDAQ, QQQ, as well as the Dow Jones, they're all set up perfectly for downside. Like a lot. The volume is not holding up any prices. Nvidia holding up the whole market. Yeah, it's because they had a wonderful talk about AI, which also I'm gonna probably find more AI agent things because of Nvidia. Nvidia brought up AI agents are gonna be the next big thing, so expect those to start going crazy. Bidenomics sucked. He stopped saying it after his first like year. He just stopped saying it. He's like, "Oh, it's Bidenomics. Oh, wait, we should stop talking about that." You want to check out Render? I got you covered. All right, so right now we did get a 618, so this thing could continue to the downside. On comp, I mean, a really good target probably is going to be 47.65. I hate to say it. If we don't hold 63.15, 47.65 could be coming. Your daily has plenty of room to the downside. Checking out your 4-hour now. 4-hour time frame. I mean, the amount of bearishness here. That is 3 subtle consecutive lows. That is subtle. And a double top? Comp not looking good. I'll say that. The positive, though, you are putting in a bit of oversold indicators on the 4-hour, and you're maintaining an uptrend. Congrats on the 1K subs. Thank you, Boyd. I appreciate you. So we are on an uptrend while getting oversold. So we are in this nice consolidation. This is a nice consolidation. I'll admit that. Very nice consolidation. So I guess traders right now would be saying, hey, time to go long on comp as long as it holds. You could test the waters. I don't think it's a great idea, but you could try. You're at the bottom of a consolidation range, symmetrical triangle. You're at the bottom. You're completely oversold on the 1-hour. On the 15-minute, you're getting bullish divergence coming up to a supply line. You could gamble on it. You could. I personally would not gamble on taking a long right now, but I could see the argument. I could see it. And you would just be playing it looking for the top of the range. That's really the idea. You'd look for that 17% move to the upside if you could hold the supply line. That's all I see out of comp. Other than that, it looks pretty bearish. Looks pretty bearish. But if the market decides to not be bearish, this thing could be fantastic. This thing could rally straight on out of here and start moving to the upside, getting you back up probably to $99. Could be nice. How's a short on XCN looking? We'll check it out. We got to check out Render first. So that's what I'm seeing out of comp. That's everything I'm seeing out of comp. Right now, all your indicators are showing you're going to hold support. But if Bitcoin falls, you're falling. You're going down. It's going to pull you down with it. You're the violin guy on the Titanic. You're going down with the ship. So yeah. Anyways, XCN. Nope, Render. Render first. Huh. Well, doesn't Render look nice? It's sitting right on top of a support. Let's go out to the daily here. Not oversold on the 4-hour. Daily. Do we have any... I mean, no bearish divergence. Just bullish consolidation, I guess. We can adjust this out. So the reason why I adjust this out is because we see it just turning around. Can I check serve? Okay. All right. Rigetti. All right. All right. We'll get through these requests. We'll get through them. Dollar going to continue rallying? I don't know. I didn't even look at the DXY. The Dixie. We'll have to check out the Dixie. I didn't even check that today. I didn't even think about checking it. Let's get rid of all this bullish stuff. So right now we are holding daily support, but we lost our 50 simple moving average on the daily. That's kind of a problem. we did get our bearish 5-0. That's not great. That is really not great. We didn't want that. Because now the opportunity of render falling back down to 4, 5, 7, 9, the opportunity is there. I don't know how long it'll take to get down there, but the opportunity's there. You currently have an uptrend right now that you could work off of as well, based off this right here. So first, I would be looking for support probably at 695. 695 looks like it would be a really good spot to catch some bids, simply because you have the 100 simple moving average sitting down there, as well as you have weekly level support. Let's go ahead and go down to your 4 hour. 4 hour is not oversold, but man, this thing was just grinding down all day. That's too bad. That is really too bad. So I guess right now we'd be looking for an 886. Where would that line up? It would line up with support at $6.95. Huh. Checking out your 1 hour. 1 hour's trying to catch some bids. So remember, nothing goes in a straight line down, at least for the most part, unless longs are getting liquidated really bad. We could catch a bounce anytime. You have bullish divergence on the 15 as well. This thing could catch a bounce. Your current trend line looks a little wild. You are really overextended from it. I would be interested to see this pop up to the trend line again before rolling over. That's what I would like to see. It doesn't have to happen that way, but I would like to see that. It would line up perfectly with the bearish 5-0 as well. I would really like to see a pop right up there. Bouncing off of support would be great. Could see a 6.61% upside move. And then in the morning, if Wall Street so decided, we could see it fall again. I'm going to take a peek in on my trade real quick. We're still up 28% on the trade. That's going well. All right. Moving along, we're going to XCN. Downside targets, we just talked about it. Your downside target is going to be 695.4. Let's see if we hold that level of support. We will see. But remember, we stay bearish until breakout. Bearish till breakout. XCN. So you're asking me about a shorting opportunity here. We might not get to the trending tokens at this rate. Oh boy. Oh yeah, also dark days are coming, guys. I will, starting on Wednesday, I'm going to have to cut the live stream short at night simply because one of my clients is coming back and he wants to train at 6 a.m. I was like, God dang it. So the late nights are going to be ending. I might be starting stream a little bit early, but yeah, the late nights, they're going to come to an end. Last night I was up until, what was it, like 1:30 in the morning with you guys? It was absolutely insane. So, yeah, that's going to be stopping while this guy is training with me. 619, perfect. XCN at that 619. That was a great spot to take a short. So, as close as you can to this demand line will be best opportunities for taking shorts. So yeah, I'm going to figure out a way that seems like it could be still fair to everybody for me to take the majority of requests. But yeah, things are going to have to change so I can get my sleep because I can't stay up all night. I'm just not a robot, you know? I know some people think I'm a robot, but I'm just not. Could just have a time limit for stream too. Yeah, exactly. The priorities are still going to stay the same for requests. So I just don't want to shaft the average guy that hasn't been able to make a bunch of money in the market yet. So I still want to drop the value to them. Oh, how nice is that? But it might actually get people more active in the Discord and the chart request section, because that's where I can still follow up with everybody else. Hi Porky, hello followers of Porky. What's up? Nobody knows. How you doing? So we got a measured move to the downside here. If we break down, 34% downside. Looks like you're trying to break down sometime soon. Checking out your 1 hour time frame. 1 hour you're already oversold, but that is a crazy wick to the upside. Absolutely crazy. So I actually don't know if that was your entry right there, because that was wild. XCN, what you're going to be looking for is a breakdown for this 248 level. If you break down and bearishly backtest it on the bearish backtest, that might be your opportunity for up to 34% or even farther downside. Support is sitting at 1181. So yeah, this looks very interesting. Otherwise, what you're going to wait for is just wait for at least your 15-minute to get into that bullish control zone area and start rolling over. That's really what you're going to look for. It's a pretty easy way to start jumping into some shorts, but get that bearish 5-0, have a very high relative strength on your 15-minute, and then enjoy. Just enjoy the entry. Should be fun. All right, moving along, we're going to check out Serve. I don't know if this is a stock or a crypto. We're about to find out. Serve. Looks like it's a stock. Robotics Inc. Alrighty. Checking out Robotics Inc. You are overbought and showing bearish. Nope, you're showing a double top on the weekly. I'd sell it. That might be the quickest stock TA I've ever done in my life. Hold on. Let's see here. A double top. I don't like double tops. I don't like double tops at all, especially while you're overbought on the weekly. Nope. I would sell it. Woof. As soon as I saw it, I'd sell it. I wouldn't even care. I would get the heck out. Daily. Oh, triple bearish divergence on the daily as well. I'd sell it. Yeah, I'm being completely serious when I say that. I would sell this thing. You're looking for support at 14.75. It could come as low as 11.20, as long as nothing's wrong with the company. 11.20 would be the ideal here. That would be an ideal entry as well, as long as it held support. You do have an uptrend to work off of. So let's see what happens when you hit the uptrend. So first off, I would be looking for support at 14.75, and if you hold, great, get on in there. To short it right now is a lot more risky, but you could see 21% downside. That was helpful, no problem. Yeah, let's short the hell out of this thing. All right, looking at Rigetti. Okay. Rigetti Computing Inc. All right, no, sell this too. Yeah, this thing's skyrocketing. Yeah, I'd get it. I'd get rid of this. Looking at the weekly. Wow. Is that all the data? You just hit new all-time highs? I'd sell it. I don't know. This would kind of be an easy short. Probably one of the easier ones I've ever seen in my life. Your support is all the way down at 1184, and you flew past it. Like, you gapped above it. Like, how are you gonna just gap above it? I don't understand. They tried to raise money today. Stock went up 20%. That's crazy. Yeah, I'd still short it. I wouldn't even feel bad about shorting it. It's like, dang, it's absolutely insane. You're just gonna go in a straight line? That doesn't look right. Short the hell out of this thing. So right now, I would be looking at possibly coming all the way down here, which is 35% downside. So try to raise. I don't know anything about this company, and just looking at the chart, you're cooked. You're completely overbought. There's zero value up here. Anybody deciding to buy up here, they're being ridiculous. They're just absolutely ridiculous. You already tried to do puts on it? Makes sense. All right, let's look at the Dixie. The market's played you, though, I guess. I mean, that does kind of look like a short squeeze. So let's check out the DXY, the dollar index. Which one do we look at? Capital Com? Now I'll just look at the top one. All right. Oh, God. Why is it so strong? Oh, my goodness. We're getting a breakout? Well, is short it with 500K? That's wild. That's a lot of money to short it. But then again, it's stock market. A lot of those guys have a lot of money to play with. The Dixie, after bullish consolidation, apparently breaking to the upside. I guess it doesn't help that the Canadian dollar, I think it's dollar? Yeah, the Canadian dollar started falling because Justin Trudeau decided, oh, I'm going to step down because my economy's doing bad. Can we look at XLM? Yeah, we can. It's on the list. We will check it out. So Dixie on the daily getting a breakout with room to run. You do have bearish divergence on the daily, but man, oh man. You covered it with only $80 in calls? All right. Nope. Want the weekly. Oh my God, the weekly looks strong. Really? Well, the Dixie, stronger than ever. May the markets be kind to us sometime in the future, because Dixie has the possibility of making brand new all-time highs. Oh no, we have a chance of testing the highs all the way up to like 121. Oh my God, how strong has the Dixie been? Back in 85, was this the only currency? Sheesh. That is wild. So yeah, the fact that we're breaking out, we're looking for 120.69 next. That is tough. We're pretty high on our relative strength, so maybe we consolidate here, maybe we pull back, maybe something happens. But right now it seems like the world wants to flock to the US dollar. That's not great. That's not good for assets. It's terrible for risk on. Markets closing for 24 hours on Jimmy Carter. You're right. That's going to be on Thursday. All right, next let's go ahead and check out XLM, which surprisingly, XLM is trending. I wonder why though. So XLM, noted, I am bullish on XLM. I'm very bullish on XLM, but what's going on here? 1/8, 8 p.m. Eastern, 1/8, 1/9. Stock's not going to be a happy place. No, it's not. It's really not. It's going to be a rough place. Let's get rid of some of the noise here. I have a lot going on here. Oh, wait, did we get that move to the downside? Almost. We almost got it. Oh, man. We did break out, though, so that's unfortunate. But right now, we are underneath a level that was once acting as resistance once again. That is a tough time for XLM. We're going to be looking for support sitting around 39.71. So we have a lot of room to the downside, but we are currently bearishly backtesting our 50 simple moving average. Elon Jed, it will be crazy soon. I'm all in on that friendship. Nice. Jimmy Carter closed the market. Close its market manipulation. That's funny. So, we did break out of a falling wedge pattern. However, we could see this thing come all the way back down to 30 cents, 30.83. That is a possibility that we should all be ready for. Your 4-hour is bullishly consolidating. Wow, XLM's built different. It didn't even cross its previous low today. Good for XLM. Good for XLM. That is impressive. XLM's holding strong, very strong. So proud of XLM here. You have almost reset your 4-hour indicators. That's great. Looking at your 1-hour. 1-hour looks solid. Does look like it's getting ready for another leg to the downside, but it looks solid. That's actually kind of crazy. So nice little downtrend right here that we'd be focused in on. What we really want to see is it break out and hold support after that, but it does look pretty much primed and ready for a short. So XLM, if I were playing this one, I would have a stop loss just above this wick high here, somewhere around 44.10. Maybe I'd even bring it as high as 44.79, and I'd be looking for 39.71. Not much of a downside move, but waking up to gains always feels good. I'd be looking for 6.51% downside. So not bad. Not bad at all. Let's check out your 15 minute, see if it's deciding it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, your 15 minute does look like it wants to go down. So that's kind of cool. XLM does not look really that bearish. Just looks like it's about to go test some support. Maybe it gets a lot worse tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. But very interesting that XLM's so very strong. All right, now that we got through all those requests, let's check out H-bar. Oh, wait. I didn't do a bullish case. Hold on. Bullish case, you continue to the upside. And this is a big continuation to the upside. Well, did not make a higher low on Bitcoin. Yeah, that's true. A friend of mine who has been great at crypto for a long time and made FU money told me go all in on XLM this cycle. That's wild. Stellar lumens, it's gonna change your life. Oh, this would also coincide with a 50% retrace. I'm thinking we're getting that 50% retrace. But bullish case, you get the 50% retrace, you're going up to like 53 cents, maybe even 58 cents. Let's see if it holds support first and gets the breakout, and then holds support again. Let's do all the stuff and the things that we like, and then we'll go from there. But man, that looks insane. That's crazy. All right, H-bar is next. Checking out the Hedera hash graph. Ooh. See, Hedera got a lot of people on this move to the upside also. So, broke to the upside as a fake out. Even gave you a back test to pop up and then devastate all the longs. That right there, that's rough. That is mean. Those market makers, they knew what they were doing on this one. They got everyone off guard with that. Oh man. And now you're putting in some bullish divergence on the 15 minute, but you're really close to the 786. You're getting there. You're getting there. You could catch a bounce, maybe off the 886. But sheesh. They were out for blood. Man. Or maybe they just have more sophistication when it comes to their market manipulation. Maybe they got some TA guys doing the work for them. We could see this thing rally about 7.75% before a possible rollover, or we continue straight down to 25 cents because that is our level of support we're looking to hold. So H-bar, you got some work to do. You got some work to do. I don't like it when it's down sloping consolidation because that just means we're going to keep going sharper and sharper to the downside, creating that falling knife. What in the world? Hold on. What is this? Huh. I guess Twitch isn't so boring all of a sudden. Go figure. Welcome in, everybody. I don't know if I got rated or something, but welcome in. Twitch not being boring. Go figure. Anyways, so we could see this thing fall straight down, or we see a nice little bounce to the upside, but this down sloping, it does create that falling dagger, which could be a real problem, and it's really hard to get into those trades. Ooh, looks like the market's dumping again. Yikes. But 15-minute is not oversold at the moment while down sloping. So 25 cents is our target. Wiz Soul, thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. Welcome in. I'm not sure where you all came from, but welcome in. Tonight, Tuesdays and Thursday nights happen to be subscriber and follower only. Subscriber only chat. But if you come Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you all can drop in your requests. But I will get to as many as I can. Alright, so we got Sean. We got Shoulda Woulda. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate you. Absolutely wild how many of you there were. That's crazy. I don't know if I got rated or not, but there was like 123 people over there. Wild. Anyways, hit the like button, right? Alright, we are live both on Twitch and YouTube, so if you guys have a YouTube, you can catch us live on YouTube as well. But moving along, we do have the market's trying to move. Maybe it catches a bounce, maybe it doesn't. Let's check out Dogecoin. Dogecoin next, and then we're going to get into our trending tokens. And then if there's no more requests from the subs or members, we're going to get on out of here. So, yeah, last night, I did have the short open. It was a 9.2% downside move that we were looking for. And, well, we hit it, and then some. We have support sitting at 34 cents. We do have an uptrending level of support. So that's positive. Let's go ahead and drop out to our 4-hour time frame. We lost our 200 and our 50 simple moving average. That's kind of rough. That is kind of rough. This is also a formal bearish back test when it comes to our upsloping level of, or our upsloping channel. So now we could see massive downside for Dogecoin. And I mean massive. This could get really bad really quick. But where are our targets? So right now I would be looking at Dogecoin having the possibility of coming back down to 18 cents. 18,124. That could yield you a absolute massive downside, which would be 47% to the downside. That is your bearish case right now if the markets decide to go into a deep, dark downtrend. Now, if markets go up and we hold above 34 cents, that is when we're looking for 45 and 57 cents to play out. Currently on your 4-hour, we are in the bearish control zone. Looking at your daily is pretty much just saying, hey, we started a brand new downtrend. Hopefully you enjoy the ride. So that's kind of rough because we do have a low, lower low, and then we have a lower high. This is not a good look, not a good sign. It is super bearish. Super duper bearish. Oh, that's Shadow Realm? Yeah, it's Shadow Realm. It's not great. It's not awesome. Now we are down to 17. I have no idea what happened over there on Twitch, but yeah, there were a ton of viewers for a second there. That was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Now, moving right along, what do we got? We have, so this is not the FTM Sonic, but we have a different Sonic out there. So let's go ahead and check out these trending tokens. Let's see what's going on. So Sonic, this is USDT. I believe this one, yeah, SVM. Sonic SVM. This thing is like brand new. Brand spanking new. Bello, not going up. Good. So a brand spanking new coin. I guess we'll try our best. I did not look at these beforehand. I just saw what was trending. So that's what we're doing here. But right now on the 4-hour, we have massive overhead resistance. As a retracement, we could see this thing fall down to 64669. Just as a normal retracement, normal 50%. But, of course, since it is new and the market's having a bad time, we're going to look at what the 886 is. So, 886, we could be coming all the way down 78%. Would not be strange to see that. Anyways, I'm not going to spend too much time on Sonic. I probably should have looked at these charts beforehand, but at least we can fly through the easy ones. So I don't know what this ESE is, but it is trending and it's going up. Wonder what the heck this thing is, because it is bucking the trend. Ooh, Velo's going up too. That's not good. I don't like Velo going up right now. Huh. Trying to find a lot of support. That's weird. Now, looking at the weekly. Looks like you found a bottom. You're finally starting to pop up out of it. That's not bad. You got your support levels right here. You haven't backtested since you broke out. That's not great. I don't like that. You have overhead resistance right here. So you're in a nice little range. Not too shabby. As a bearish 5-0, or even just looking at the golden pocket, where this thing could lead. If you get a breakout, I mean, you're looking at anywhere between 139 to possibly 180 or 188% upside. That is absolutely nuts. Let's go whatever this ESE token is on the weekly, looking very strong. Let's get this out of the way. Let's go down to the daily. Daily, looking like it wants to break out. Sheesh. After showing bearish divergence also, and you still want to break out? That doesn't make much sense to me at all. Here's your downtrend. Let's see if you get the breakout or not. If you do not break out, I'm expecting this to come back down to 1762. But man, that looks wild. Checking out the 4-hour. Are you high on the 4-hour or low? Ooh. Alright, never mind. Not bullish on this whatsoever. I do think it's about to roll over. You're entering the bullish control zone on your relative strength on the 4-hour after being in the bearish control zone. That's not great. You're just resetting indicators to the upside, getting ready for a leg down. Oof. Your 1-hour wants to go down as well. So I would be looking at bearish things here, which we would be looking at somewhere between, how much percentage is this? 14 to 20% downside? That'd be a tough day. Tough day for this particular asset. I'm not seeing good things. Anywhere between that 14 to even 43% downside. Dang. Alright, that's that one. Now let's check out Pepe. Pepe, everyone's favorite frog. I still would love to know who came into the stream or raided me. Too bad I don't get that information. Just suddenly there was a bunch of people. Suddenly. Might have been a pump crew though. Alright, Pepe. We called for the downside. The problem with Pepe falling there, was hoping I could take a look at Algorand. Sure, we can throw that in. We will throw in some Algorand for you. So, looking at Pepe here, we were calling for the downside of the 8.72%. That played out completely, and you lost your level of support. Now, this is in play. I would expect this to catch a bounce and get a bearish backtest. You do have a downtrend that you could work off of with a little apex up here. So if you could get Pepe to rally up just a wee bit, just a little, go up to that 2030, that might be the perfect opportunity for a short. You could see this thing fall 26% after that as a measured move of your rising wedge. So Pepe, Not the best right now. Not the best. Could be a lot better. Um, you're getting bullish divergence on the 1 hour, which is nice, showing that you could be catching a bounce. Massive bullish divergence on the 15. Pepe needs ETH to go. That's true. It does need ETH. It really does. And ETH is not helping it at all. Current downtrending, downsloping, consolidation. Not a good sign for the Pepe. If we do not pop back above 1873, we could see this thing fall straight down to either 1703 or 1597. Let's see how bearish the bears get. Let's find out. Anyways, moving along, let's go ahead and check out Algorand, and then also the next coin after Algorand. I'm sorry, it happens to be trending, so we're gonna have to look at it. All right, so Algorand. Ooh, I don't like Algorand. I don't like where it's at. Oh boy, 3280. I'm just 3280. Like, there's no doubt 3280. Maybe you go all the way down to 28 cents. I don't like what it's doing here. No man's land. That's not great. That's really not great. Downsloping consolidation, just like everything else. You do have bullish divergence right now, which is great, but you lost all of your moving averages. You would hope for a bearish backtest of 39.90. That's the hope. But in reality, you're more likely going to come down to 32.80, and if you break through that, 28.02 are your targets. If you were trying to get into a fresh new short, I would wait for the indicators to reset, wait for the price to go up before trying to do anything like that. That's what I would do. Not telling you what to do with your money, just saying what I would do. So that's what I'm seeing out of Algorand. Your 1 hour's dragging on the floor on your relative strength. Your 15 showing bullish divergence. Your 4 hour is not oversold. Not oversold at all. And then, of course, your daily is basically, hey, you have plenty of downside. Enjoy the ride. No bearish divergence. This is all bullish consolidation. Just like XRP, just like XLM. We get good data tomorrow. We could see things like Algorand, XLM, even XRP rally very strongly. So keep that in mind. Pay attention to the data. But I do think the markets are going to be held down all the way till Friday after we get the unemployment data. That's what I see out of Algorand. Now the next coin is Butthole. I was very surprised that it was actually trending. I was more surprised, thanks to Bruiser, we have checked the chart before. But support sitting down here at 36734. Still more downside. Absolute massive downside has happened, especially with the daily candle close yesterday. Absolutely wild. 4 hours trying to catch some bids right now, which is surprising. So let's see if you get a bearish backtest of, we have 2 levels to focus in on. That is number 1. That is number 2. Let's see if you can break back above those. But on a bearish 5-0 stance, you could see this thing rally up. Something like this. Something between 55 and 71%. Inauguration Day rally coming soon. You know, that would be really nice if we did downtrend all the way into Inauguration Day. Because then, yeah, it would leave so much room for upside. It would be way more bullish for that to happen than for us to blast off going into Inauguration Day, where I would then expect prices to come down. So I do think this is very healthy that it's pulling back. It's just, yikes. Didn't think it would be so sharp. Checking out my trade, Velo is deciding to buck the trend. It is going up. I'm only up 7% on the trade now, but man, this thing is really trying to go up on me. Let's see if it can do it. Alrighty. going into virtuals. So I do think virtuals is probably going to get another resurgence, all thanks to the Nvidia thing. The Nvidia CEO pretty much said the biggest thing that's going to happen now is AI agents. And I was like, oh great, everyone's going to want to see AI agents again. But it's okay, I'm here for it, it's fine. Checking out our weekly levels, we are looking at our right here. That's really all I care about. Checking out the daily. Daily, you do have a level of support locally right here. You have a local level of support. Let's see if virtuals can stay above 354.93. If it can, you're looking for an extension to the upside, way more upside, where this thing could be going something in the realm of this, where you'd see it up at $6.02 or even $7.11. However, you do have bearish divergence on the daily, and that is always a bad thing, especially on a brand new coin. And you are bearishly consolidating this whole way down right now, and you had bearish. Yo, what's up, HQZ? And you had bearish divergence on the 4-hour. So that's not great. So let's see what happens on this downtrend, how deep it goes. But you've already made a bullish 5-0. You could set up a lower high right after this. If you were to do that, you would be looking for price to come up somewhere in the realm of like 456.55. Somewhere around there, and then rolling over. Should be fun. Should be fun. We'll see how it goes. But that is virtuals right now. Let's check out Max. Don't know what that is. Have you looked at Sui yet? I did look at Sui. HQZ, I did. But we can loop back around. So I don't know what Max, apparently it's Matrix, but okay, let's go ahead and look at it. Why? I don't know. Alright, so Max has only fallen. Only fallen. It is a newer coin, and it is getting at least that 88% retrace. No, it's fine. Oh, okay, HQZ, no problem. I mean, we could look at it. It's perfectly fine. So we have gotten deeper than the 886. Max could be falling way more. We are going into price discovery if it goes any lower. Current level you want to stay above, Max, it's going to be this right here at 15851. How Sui don't get a market going down? Yeah, Sui probably doesn't care. Probably doesn't care. Sui's weird. But we'll loop back around to Sui right after this chart. Sui is alpha. No, Sui has some diehard fans. That's what Sui has. Currently, this is a level of support / resistance that we have stayed below. That is a problem because now that was a perfect setup. 50% retrace. We could see this thing fall a bit more. Something like 25 to even 52% upside or downside. That's too bad. That's not great. That is not great. Alright, moving along. Let's go ahead and check. What were we checking? Shit, forgot. Sui. Dang, totally forgot there. So we're going to do a quick run through of Sui again real quick. Also, let me check in on Velo, because I am very interested if this is going to start catching bids or not. It is. What the hell? Velo's catching bids. It's not great. Not great. Y'all see Feet Coin on Sol? Love it. No, never saw it. Never saw it. So on the daily for Sui, you are losing your level of support at 476. I would be looking for support at 422.99. That would coincide with a weekly level of support as well as a measured move. 4 hours not oversold yet. You did lose your 50 simple moving average. Looking at the 1 hour, you lost your 200 simple moving average. But if you did see a bounce to the upside, you could see price go up to $5.01 before rolling over, maybe. Depends how bullish it decides to get. Velo is now in the red? No. Almost. It just launched? Nice. Alright, last token to look at is Cookie. Cookie DAO. Upside down cup. Oh no. Everything down 5%. Sui like 2. That's true. That's very true. Sui is definitely built completely different. Now checking out Cookie, the last one of the evening. Prayers for all those in the Pacific Palisade. Oh yeah, the fires today. Yeah, wild. I saw that on the news report, and I kind of smelled the fire, which I was like, I'm surprised I smell it. Wild. Velo's now got me in the red. Huh. I'm surprised Velo's doing so strong with all that bearish divergence. I'm going to look at my trade once again, see if I'm going to get out of it. But yeah, we have tons of bearish divergence on Cookie. Cookie DAO looking pretty darn bearish to me on the daily. That's not a great look. Not a great look. So right now we would be looking at pullback options after it has an amazing rally. So automatically what I'd be looking for is that 50%. Oh, whoa. Not that. Hold on. I'd be looking for the 50% retracement. So I would be looking at it kind of like coming back down to 40971. We do have a level of support sitting right here. So let's see if we actually hold it. Max, hi brother. There a chance to look at File and Aptos? Sure, we can check it out. Wow, Velo, I think, is going for my stop loss. That's unfortunate. I was up so much on that trade. Now, all of a sudden, I'm down. It's too bad. Checking out our 4 hour. The bearish divergence was there. Now it looks like we're getting our rollover. So I would be looking for 2 different targets. Cookie coming down to 21 or even 29% downside. Could be a very nice pickup for the downside move. Would be great. I am not bullish on Cookie. Not bullish on Cookie. Now let's go ahead and check out FIL. FIL has lost support at 547. That is unfortunate. We don't want to do that. But now, let's see what can happen. Thanks for the chat and the charts tonight. Porky, you demand. Freestyle, no problem. I am here every day. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. Jeez. File could not even get the bearish 5-0. Could not get it before falling. Let's hope for a higher low, but I'm not feeling optimistic. 4 hours not oversold yet. Your daily is just showing this was business as usual. We're going down. Bearish back test 2 days in a row on the 50 simple moving average. I would not be surprised if we see FIL fall all the way down to $4.13. Your 1 hour is showing bullish divergence. Maybe you catch a bounce. Just maybe. But I would be looking at it sort of like this. Maybe it pops up to 579.1 before rolling over. Just maybe. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. But, yeah, not looking great. Not looking great. Maybe an 8.2% move up before moving a long way down. I'm going to stay bearish until we break out of these downtrends. Aptos next. APT. Yeah, Aptos, we saw the move to the downside. That's awful. This is really bad. On your 1 hour, you're oversold. You popped up for a single hour, then you fell down even further. Aptos looks like it just wants to go straight down to 848. Not many people supporting this thing. It's kind of annoying, but you did break out of a downtrend. You popped up. You're likely to backtest this level as support. It might get there sooner than later. Damn. 4 hour is not oversold yet. You lost your 50. You're losing your 100. Yeah, you really got to wait and see what happens on this one. It could just be going in for a formal backtest, or you could be coming in for a higher low. I'm not all the way sure. Not all the way sure on this one. This one looks different. It looks a lot different. I would guess that you're going to get a higher low and then start seeing more upside, but I could be completely wrong. And this thing could fall all the way down to 618. This one I don't know. Like OnlyFans of Charles Hoskinson? Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's true, though. That's very true. Okay, kind of like this. Where this thing should have gotten up to, at a minimum, should have gotten up to 1115, but it's getting dragged down bad. Oh, you could be coming to 618. You broke out and you never backtested it. So the possibility of 618 is there. Your bullish case, it breaks to the upside and you go see $17. Bearish case, you're going back to 618. Kind of a flip of a coin. This looks weird to me. It's very weird. Alright, so those are all the charts that I wanted to look at tonight. I'm going to just do a real quick look at Bitcoin once again, and then my trade once again, just to see what's going on here, why the market looks like it's starting to catch. Oh boy, hold on. Is Bitcoin doing it? Bitcoin's catching some bids, so this might help the market overnight. So, got to be careful on all the shorts out there. If Bitcoin decides to go up, get a nice little bearish 5-0, we could see this thing rally up something like this, going up to 99,414. It is a possibility. If we decide to go to the downside, we have support sitting below us, 91,059. So we're going to see what happens come the morning. I'm still leaning bearish. Even if we do pop to the upside, I'm going to feel like it's just resetting indicators because it's oversold on the lower time frames. And yeah, leaning bearish. One more check on Velo because Velo is trying to take everything from me. Take it back. Didn't even get to that 618. Starting to sell again. That 1 hour is trying to reset really strongly, trying to get that lower high. So that's fine. Checking out your 15 minute, the CCI indicator still not giving me a sell signal. That's kind of a shame, but you are below this consolidation from the initial drop. So I do think we're just setting up a lower high somewhere, waiting to see where that ends. Night all. Good night, Boyd. Thank you once again for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for your requests. It does help the stream out a lot when you guys request. Otherwise, we get out of here super quick. Understand, everybody, starting on tomorrow night, I'm going to have to put a little bit of a limit on the time in which I'm live because I will have to be getting to sleep a bit earlier so I could wake up at 5 a.m. Kind of is what it is, but I do help people get in shape for a living. Oh boy, what did I miss? Okay. Yeah. Other than that, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the live. You guys can catch me in the Discord. Discord is completely free. The link is down in the description below. You guys can join me at any time. If you have any requests that I didn't get to in this stream, go ahead and drop them in the Discord in the request tab. I will get to them as soon as I can. And noted, I might just get to them tomorrow just because I'm probably going to go to sleep soon. But anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all. Have a good night. Keep your stop losses tight. Good luck in your trades tomorrow. Enjoy the volatility. HQZ, thank you.